What's up everybody, it's Jake back in the BarBend garage gym, and in this video today I'm going to spend some time talking about running on a treadmill versus running outside. Now, I know running may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think we all can agree it's pretty hard to argue against the benefits it has for your cardiovascular health. Some people may prefer running outdoors, being surrounded by nature, while others may want to skip out on the harsh pavement and opt for a nice cushy treadmill. The point is, we all have our own personal preferences. In this video today, I'm going to talk about the two different styles and how they may affect your workout. Let's get after it. Now, before I get started today, I just want to make sure you guys know that we do in fact have a detailed article that pairs with this video. So if you want to check that out, maybe that's your preferred method of absorbing information, all you got to do is search BarBend running outside versus treadmill, and it's going to pull right up for you. Another thing here is that we have spent a lot of time with a lot of treadmills, and we went ahead and made a best list of all of our top choices. So if you want to check that out, all you got to do is search BarBend best treadmills, and it's going to pull right up for you. So I want to talk about running outside first. There's a lot of research that suggests that running outdoors can have a really powerful impact on your overall mental health. I mean, even just one 10-minute run outside can enhance your mood as well as improve your overall depression scores. Another thing here is vitamin D exposure, which is something that you're really not getting if you're running on a treadmill indoors. Being prepared for all elements is another really big thing right here too, especially if you're somebody who's training for a marathon. So for example, if your marathon is during the summer, you're running outdoors during that season, during the summer, you're gonna be more equipped and more prepared for it when it comes for the actual marathon day, right? Another thing here is more muscle activity, and that's because of the alternating terrains, running on a hill, different things like that. It's requiring more leg muscles to be involved during each individual run. Now, obviously, running outdoors is not perfect. There's definitely some cons. And the first one is the environmental inconsistency. Yes, I know I just talked about how this can be beneficial for those who are training for a marathon, but not everybody's training for a marathon, and not everybody wants to go run in some blistering heat or rain or snow or cold, whatever you fill in the blank, right? So that's something that you obviously got to deal with. Another thing is unfiltered air. This is especially true if you live in a big city. Big cities are kind of notoriously known for not having the best air quality. So if you're somebody who just either doesn't want to breathe in all that to begin with, or maybe you have asthma or anything else, that's something that is just unavoidable. And then lastly, we got to talk about the harsh pavement. I mean, yes, you can go and purchase the nicest pair of running shoes you could find, right? But at the end of the day, that pavement can take a toll on your joints over time, and that's just not ideal for everybody. Now, when we talk about treadmills, the first thing that comes to mind is that you're in total control, whether it be the speed, the incline, I mean, really, you name it. Everything's right there at your fingertips, and like I said, you're just at total control, which is something that a lot of people really love about treadmills. Another thing is that it's a lot easier on your joints, especially with the fancy treadmills that have reflex cushioning. Some of them have 3-tier cushioning to where it's softer in the front in the impact zone. In the middle, it's middle ground, and on the end, it's more firm. That way you can really drive off that back foot. And that's obviously, accommodating for you, and that's something that you're not gonna get outside. Another thing that, is my opinion is really nice is that you're in the comfort of your own home, or maybe it's at the gym, but point is, it's nice and comfortable inside, and you don't have to deal with any other external elements, right? Of course, running on a treadmill also is not perfect. The first one being monotony. It can be a little boring, basically running in place as opposed to running outside and the scenery changes and everything like that. Plus, you're kind of getting a false sense of speed and ability because not all treadmills are calibrated the exact same way. 10 miles per hour on one may actually not be 10 miles per hour on the other one, even though it says it is. So that's something that you kind of got to deal with, and you don't really know. I mean, I'm sure you could do some testing to figure that out, but you're not always going to know that. Another thing when I talk about ability is your muscle activity, right? So you're not having as many muscles that need to be involved as you're running, and that doesn't really translate to running outside. So basically what I'm saying is if you're training for an outdoor run and you're only doing it inside, it really might not correlate when it comes to actually running outside, say you're running a marathon like I was talking about earlier. All right, well, that's all I got for y'all today on this video of running outside versus running on a treadmill. While both are very beneficial, you're bound to have your own individual preference. So my advice, only advice, is to just do what makes you happy and allows you to best meet your individual goals that you have set for you. Thanks for watching, y'all. I hope this video was really helpful and hope I was able to detail really everything that you need to know. As always, stay posted for my next video, but for now, head over to barbend.com because once again, we do have a detailed article that pairs with this video. All you gotta do is search BarBend running on a treadmill versus running outside, and it's gonna pull right up for you. I'll catch y'all next time.